Hello and welcome to this training module where I'll be talking about how to keep your percentage of late shipments below 4%. As you all know, the late shipments is one of those metrics that could get your account shut down. So it is imperative to keep below the 4% mark. So the way you go into your metrics is either by clicking on the account health in here or on this performance tab. So you want to click on performance and it will take you through the metrics summary. So it is in your interest to make sure that you stick within the Amazon standards and the percentage that are given to us sellers, but also that you keep them in really good standards, because the better your metrics are, the more the sales will come. So to look at each individual metric on its own, you just click on one of them. Otherwise you can just click on account health. So it's easy to look at this and understanding what percentage Amazon wants us to keep under by just looking at it. So you want to stay below the 1% on order defect rate, below 2%, 2.5% on the cancellation rate, and below 4% on the late shipment rate. So how do I know how many orders I could cancel before I get to 2.5%, or how many orders do I know I can let go late before I get to 4%? So first of all, it's better to cancel the orders ourselves rather than letting Amazon cancel the orders, because when Amazon cancel the orders, about 500 points are deducted from our seller performance, and if you cancel the orders, only 100 or 200 points are deducted from our seller points, let's call them, which are on a report, on the quality report, which I'm going to show you in a separate video. But for now, I'm just let's just imagine that we are at 3.99% late shipments, but we've got a 0% cancellation rate. So it's gonna take another week before that 3.99 goes down again. So how many orders could I cancel before I get to 2.5%, so that I don't let any other order slip through as a late shipment? So we go down here, and on the late dispatch rate, for example, following this example, we would be at 3.99 and 0 pre-fulfillment cancellation rate. So what you do to determine how many orders you can cancel, it's looking at the last 7 days total number of orders. So in here I've had from the 6th February to the 13th 405 orders. So how many orders can I cancel to keep below 2.5%? This is on an example that we would be at 3.99. In this case, obviously I wouldn't do, because I've got only 2 late shipments, but let's say that I was at 3.99 there. So what you would do, you would take the number of the total order of the last 7 days and go into this website, www.alcula.com, and you can calculate the percentages. So you're gonna put the number there, what percentage of 405, and you just put an hypothetical number. Let's say you want to cancel 10 orders. What's its 10 of? Look, 10 is probably just about the maximum I would go, because you're at 2.46. Because if you cancel 11 orders, you might just go above it. That's it. So I would probably cancel 9 in this case, just to make sure that I stick below the 2.5 mark. So if I would be again in a situation of alerts, because I am at 3.99% on late shipments and I don't want to go over that, I could keep that down by canceling a few orders. And in this case I probably would cancel 9. So that would take me on the last 7 days to 2.2%. Obviously after 1 week, because it keeps rotating and refreshing depending on how many orders you will get in the next 7 days, you know, and depending on the total that is on the 30 days, that 2.2 we could potentially go a lot down a lot faster, you know, if it's gonna be a busy big week next week and you get a lot of orders. So this you can never forecast for a long time on Amazon. You don't know how many orders you're going to get, so all you can look is numbers that you have already got, and in this case is from the 6th to the 13th. And so depending on the orders that we see, today is the 21st, depending on the orders that I've received from the 13th to today, it's on the 1st of February, then we would know how many we can cancel next week, and this number obviously will change. But right now, if you cancel 9 orders, you would go 2.2 and you would not go above 2.5. You could avoid some late dispatch rate that would take you above the 4%. This is on a scenario again that we would be at 3.99%. So let's say that something is out of stock and you are supposed to ship it within 3 days. What we do is go into our templates, which you can find on our training portal under week 4, and you select messages and done for you template. Once you click in there, you can see these out of stock messages. So after the 1 day, we usually wait 24 hours just in case the item gets back in stock. If it doesn't, you know, and we need to ship by day 3, on the 2nd day we are sending an out of stock email and telling the customer, you know, we don't really know when we'll be able to get the item, but if you prefer to go ahead with a cancellation and get a full refund immediately, you feel free to do so. And then we wait, and we might send also a text on the 1st day just in case they've not seen the email. And then the 2nd day we are going to do the same again, and you know, and tell them again, if you would like to go and cancel your order, like, you know, but due to this circumstance we can no longer process your order. And if you'd like to submit a cancellation request via Amazon or the page, go for the order number, you put the order number, and we would understand why you're doing so, and so on. There is a 3rd message in there, but by this point we are actually ringing the customer and explaining the situation. Most of the times the customers will understand and cancel the order, so that will avoid you a late shipment again. And because it's the buyer that's canceling the order, you know, you will not get anything on the cancellation rate neither. So this is how we work, you know. Sometimes, you know, if the depending on how the late dispatch rate is, you know, if it's at over 3%, we usually just ring customers from day 1. And when we ring them, if they respond, if they answer the call, we speak to them. If they don't answer, we leave a voice message, and if they don't reply to either of them, we send them text as well. So we basically try our best to aggressively try to reduce the late dispatch rate back to an understandable standard. So I think this is a good standard, between 0 and 1%. I know it's 4%, but again, my advice is keep it as low as you can, and in every metric keep it as low as you can, because the better the metrics, the better are your sales. So I hope this video helps, and I'll see you in the next video.